As the floors can't take no more, stuck in this groove, I'm feeling bored. As the floors can't take no more, stuck in this groove, I'm feeling bored.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the party. It is La Coupe d'Africana Season 3. It is Group C. Brand new group today, brand new action, brand new vibes. And we're about to see some special teams turn up to get themselves inside of that top 2 and get straight into the finals. And the rest of the teams that don't make it through, at least they get to stay in and try their hands in the last chance qualifier. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen how far it goes, and in that, you know what the prize pool is. 500 USD up for grabs, big money. 200 for the first place team, and the second place team walks away with 100, and third place with 70, fourth place with 60, and fifth place with 50 USD, and all the way down to the MVP walking away with a token of 10 USD. It's La Coupe Africana season, baby, but it's not over just yet. We've got more action lined up today, and this is one for the books. We saw some amazing turnouts yesterday. Yesterday's group was the most dramatic one I have ever seen. Right, it really came down to the last game, and it got snatched away. And we started off with the regional qualifiers, and then we had the wild card qualifiers, and then gauntlet stages, and then we started off with the group stages this week. And now we've had group A completed, group B as well completed, and now today we start off with group C, and that is the group of all groups right now, because so many firepower teams are inside of this group. We've got some gauntlet spillovers, and we've got some wildcard teams in there as well, and we've got some teams from the regionals as well. So it is going to be super chaotic, and after we're done with this, we are going to head straight into last chance, and in that same breath we will have the grand finals by this time next week. But now we have 4 maps ready for you, 4 games ready for you tonight. It is going to be Rondo, and then we have a double dosage of Erangel, and then it is going to be Miramar that we used to cap off the last match of the day, and it's going to be very exciting, super exciting, uber exciting as well. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, top 2 advance to the finals, and 3rd place to 10th place will go home. We'll go to the last chance qualifiers, and then the rest of the teams, unfortunately, will have to bid goodbye to La Coupe Africana. I do apologize for a little bit of incomplete intel. It's 3rd place to 10th, right? Not 3rd place to 8th. So you got to be in the top 10, not top 8. My bad. But still though, like, if you're not top 8, if you're top 10, not really much of a difference. But it is actually a lot of a difference. 24 teams are going to be in that last chance qualifiers, and I believe the top 3 are going. I think the top 3 will have the remaining slots to the finals. So you're going to see. We're gonna keep our eyes on those teams. Like a team like Four Miracles now, man, it's gonna hurt them a lot that they are playing in the last chance qualifiers, because they're most likely gonna cook. But then the lobby is going to be so different, from what they know. Well, yeah, the party never stops. It continues. You always gotta stay on the front end, stay on the diagonals, and make sure that every single thing every single plan is executed. Match number 1, ladies and gentlemen, it is Erangel, first map of the day. Sorry, Erangel, first map of the day, and everyone is looking for that opportunity to get their fingers rolling. South, the train path cuts in from the south to the northeast. It's quite nice. There's a couple of tips there, but we're going to keep our eyes peeled here. Get a little bit of an idea. But after that, I will give you guys a quick rundown on the teams that are in this lobby. We've got 16 teams, 60 players. And in those 16 teams, you've got Mad ESPORTS, FOWLPLAY, believe GASCOM, 4 winners, Persecutors, O3 Brothers, NOVEX, Navy SEALs, AC, Headquarters, XIX, Ego, Cartel, MVP, Knockout, and 3 Crown Esports. And it's a whole lot of courageousness, from some of. lot of plans that they are trying to execute in this drop. We've seen different teams, different styles. We had team qualify with 6. I think we had another team. We had a team qualify with 86. We had a team qualify with 81. We had two teams qualify, I believe, with a plus. So there's no guide here, right? There's like really no guide here. You gotta make sure of it. It looks like foul play are going to be making quick work of NOVEX here. A good trade-off. Solo drawing first blood for his team. Mumsy follows suit. And looks like XIX are not having the time of their lives right now. They did manage one trade-off, but it looks like 3 Crown Esports on the other side are taking hits. And light has been flushed. 3 Crown Esports down 2 players already. Fortunately, it is Rondo, so the recalls are very much in conversation here. There is going to be a chance here. Mad Esports, Rasta putting the work in against the guys from Team MVP. Tamashi goes up against Kage, and Kage with a shot and a half also takes one back for 3 Crown Esports. But the recalls should be coming soon, though. Would be the most ideal thing, as one would suggest. So a bug in the drawbacks of the game so far, as we have seen. Looks like 03 are also going to be on the receiving end of some chaos. Kule has been knocked away here, but it's not anything that's untoward. Cyrox is also going to have a little bit of a disposition in there. GASCOM Esports, easily one of the stronger teams as well, from the conversations we've already had, about their turnout. And Absol looking for a way through. Can't seem to find it. Beru and Lord still very much knocked away here. Haven't got him picked up just yet. But right now, Mad Esports doing everything right for eliminations. 2 bodies sacrificed, but we'll be getting in a code back momentarily. 3 Crown Esports finally getting their first elimination. Looks like it came at the hands of Fronzy here against the guys from GASCOM Esports. They can't afford to lose out here. They haven't gotten the recalls just yet. There's a chance they would be coming through. Cyrox immediately goes for the flush there. 3 Crown up to 3 eliminations now. Oh, GASCOM eliminated. Fronzy getting the job done, I believe. But I think I saw one of them going for a recall. Did he get caught out? But that's going to be unfortunate. Ego, on the other hand, Kage goes down. Kage loses out to Mad Esports. It's orange. Shuts it down immediately as well. But Navy Seals peeking out a little bit more light will shut it down. Overgap goes down. And that will be another one biting the dust for Navy Seals. They are in a little bit of a tough predicament here. 5 eliminations so far for Mad Esports. Foul play with 3. 03 with 3, AC and 3 Crown Esports with 2 apiece. 1 all the way down to GASCOM. Is GASCOM eliminated though? Am I tweaking? Are they out of the game? I don't think, are they out of, I think we've lost a team. Okay, so I don't think you're out of the game. I don't think they are. Yeah, I don't think they're out of the game. I think they're good. 3 Crown Esports back to full strength. Looking comfortable. Mad Esports will need to find the nearest recall center very, very soon. Playzone already hot on the heels there. And they will be making that advance, making that push. Kage has been brought back again after launching. Elimination feed right now for Three Crown Esports. If they can keep the pressure on, it could work in their favor going forward, but we're about to see. But that play zone is, or rather, the play zone is looking very interesting though. Centers up quite nicely in the middle of the park as well. That tells you all you need to know. In the middle of the park. But looks like four winners also repositioning and repackaging their strategies here. 0-3 in a front line. Close getting caught out. Navy SEALs will continue the assault as well. It is Zen with a drop over to the other side. I guess the job done. But it's nothing they've never seen before. We'll try again. Simple. Secured 2 eliminations. He has been the key man for Persecutors ever since. Was it the wild card or the gauntlet stages? You know, I keep mixing it up, man, because you know it's so difficult to keep up. You know which teams. I know GASCOM came from wildcard, right? And they came from gauntlet, right? Right? I do apologize. I think Cartel came from gauntlet, right? Yeah, I think Cartel or no, wait, right? I can't even, man. I can't even remember, man. But it is what it is, man. Well, Three Crown Esports finding their rhythm, 4 eliminations and counting. And there is still a plethora of bodies inside of this map. Take a look at the zone right now as it closes out for phase 1. And you have the guys from AC over to that northern side enjoying that position as the zone closes out, but there's still got a lot of teams outside of the blue, outside in the blue, the likes of Gascom and a couple of others as well. They are starting to look very, very procurable in that position. Persecutors also making a rotation towards the southwestern side, making their own advance, and Cartel also making an advance of their own as well. There's going to be a lot of ground to cover here to see what is going to be ideal as they spread across the rest of the map. But as it stands right now, domination goes to Orange. He is leading the charge on a very, very front-footed game, as one would see. It's still very, very proactive, still very dicey for a couple of teams here that haven't made their way to the zone. He has shifted towards the northwestern side. And those teams that were sitting in the center, they will have to make their rotations relatively very, very quickly. Gwaja getting knocked away here. 3 Crown, 2 Nigerian teams going head to head. 3 Crown against guys from Foul Play. Foul Play from the Gauntlet, I believe, right? Or was it? No. From the regional qualifiers, I believe, yes. Regional qualifiers. Well, easy for Kobe. Not too easy for him at all, as he's going to be slapped away here. And 3 Crown Esports in trouble here. They will try to press the advantage against the guys from Foul Play. Doesn't look like it's going to work though. Foul Play look very, very comfortable holding the defensive line there. Messiah looks like he is going to be the one to lead the line. Immediately getting run over by 4 winners. And it looks like this particular area has a lot of bodies inside. Kage is trying his absolute best to make something out of it here. The play zone already on the move. And he's going to be circling back. Paradox goes back to the lobby as well. Courtesy of Solo. Sees his way out. Foul play back to full strength. Fronzy setting his sights on Fox now. AUG with the clappings. Nexus already on the domination station. 3 eliminations going his way. And more to cover on the horizon as well. Light. Can he light them up? Messiah still knocked away. 4 winners have every single nook and cranny covered here. It might be time for a recall instead. Can't seem to find the angles on him though. Yeah, that angle, it was only a matter of time. Does get closed out. 3 Crowns Esports lose yet another. It is going to be Kage left. And as Messiah goes back to the zone, or rather goes back to the lobby. It is phase 2 of the circle though. I believe he can still perform a recall, right? I think he can, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's still a chance for a recall here. I mean, this would be a special recall. This is this very, very special recall, man. If it does come through from Kage, that would be the recall of the day. For me, that would be the recall of the day. But there will be angles. And take a look at AC over to the northern side, still enjoying that rotation. Knockout is also in the knockout squad, also in the conversation. They're holding that northeastern side, still yet to add any eliminations there for themselves. Hopefully, they will start to find some as the game progresses. Now, it's not looking like it's going to be the case. Phase 3 of the circle now, moving to phase 4 momentarily. No Face getting knocked away by Zen there. Headquarters in a little bit of a dizzy spell as Zen goes for the flush on No Face. He's going to be sent back into the lobby with the quickness as well. And the recalls are getting slimmer and slimmer as the play zone shrinks further and further. Player X is still knocked away. Doesn't get picked up just in time. And that one was a hit, a major hit. Kaza immediately pounces on the opportunity, gets the drop on him, but he has to be careful. Third party is reigning in the area in the respect of O3 brothers. They might hear of this commotion and they might want a piece of the action as well. Navy SEALs up 4 eliminations now. And Over might decide he wants a piece of it as well. But it looks like Headquarters Esports are going to make it out. I wouldn't say unscathed, but just enough to give them a little bit cause for concern. Pressure is on. Stays mounted though. There is a cover ground and an open space here for the likes of Navy SEALs to make do with. Play zone still very open. Still has a space for a couple of teams to make their way through. It looks like Simple has started to reign supreme here. There is a little bit of a dropout into the corners there. It looks like a Knockout and Cartel are going head to head here. Punisher gets Xerox knocked away. There's trouble in paradise for them. Janatza gets knocked away. That will be the end of the road for Cartel. And they have been stopped dead in their tracks. Punisher with the final blow. There is a pressure that is looming right now for Navy SEALs. They might be put onto a lot of disgruntled angles here. Looks like O3 won a piece of this, and they might be pulling up sooner rather than later. They probably have a lot of intel to work with. Akaza continues to apply some of that pressure just to stop the press from O3, but doesn't look like it's going to take. Kule goes out to the zone, and I believe the recalls have come to an end. Doesn't look like anyone is going to be getting picked up this time around. Lambs goes down as well. And O3 brothers are taking damage, a lot of damage. Hanging around a little bit too much in that play zone. They go out as well. We're down to 13 teams now, 43 bodies. If you're not going to be in the zone, you're going to suffer. And that is the goal here. You have to make it quick. You got to make it through. Colonel gets knocked away there. Punisher continues to punish. Persecutors getting persecuted. There's so much going on. Kakashi spotted. He's going to be knocked away as well. We've got 6 eliminations apiece for Persecutors and Mad Esports. And they've both shared 1 player knocked away. FOWLPLAY still enjoying their position here. They've got 5 eliminations. Knockout got 5 as well, but they are only playing as 2. Navy SEALs, on the other hand, trying to keep the pressure off themselves and off their backs here. 23 circles back. There's pressure continuously on it. And this could work though. MVP are looking very ideal. It's a very good spot they have in the zone. Unbothered, at least for the most part. The rotations have to come quickly. Navy SEALs, on the other hand, though, Potion getting spotted out immediately, getting dropped as well. And GASCOM esports trying their absolute best to make something happen out of this one. Next, spins around the corner there. Navy SEALs might be able to pressurize on this. The grenade is in hand. Nexus goes down. He might be getting spotted. That's a fantastic grenade over the top. And more sprays and more chaos. 0-3 down to just a solo player now. It is Franzi up onto the high ground. Immediately, Error trades off. Akaza goes down. Navy SEALs fighting for their lives. They're fighting on all corners. They might be out in the open here. Absol goes down. Another grenade dropped by Fonzie. Can he pick up his teammate? He does. I believe he does. Oh, well, that's a beautiful grenade from Over. But it's not enough. It is not enough. He can't go for the flush. He's too far out. He's not going to compromise his position. As Cyrox plays off behind as well. And 0-3 will continue to hold this position just towards the eastern side. A little bit more central. 3 Crown Esports, they are holding out with just a solo player. Whoever wins this chicken dinner is off to a fantastic start. But they need way more eliminations. They need way more to be done here. And here they come circling back again. Play zone hot on their heels by the edge of the circle. You have to make sure that it is done the way you want it to be done. Headquarters looking for a breach, a chink in the armor for the rest of the teams that they have in their sightlines. Persecutors, 6 eliminations and not too far out. We've got FOWLPLAY, Mad Esports, and Persecutors, all with a sizable amount of eliminations and all with a sizable amount of players alive. Outside of Headquarters, they're sitting in 12th spot right now on that leaderboard. Every other team has 3 players or less. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of 3 Crown Esports finally dispatched. Cyrox going down again to Over. Navy SEALs now deciding to play this over, but unfortunately, Overgap gets knocked away there, and Franzi will capitalize and send them back into the lobby. 0-3 brothers will breathe again. But Cyrox will not breathe this time, as Headquarters will make quick work of them, sending them back into the lobby. Colonel plays on behind as well. Here comes Simple now. He has been absolutely on fire for Persecutors. Can he keep it up? Plays into the side, tries to lure old bait and switch to the S12K, but unfortunately not this time. His own S12K fails, and 4 winners Piano will strike him with a chord and with some keys as his own grenade pops right through, and Titan falls as well, feeling attacked there with that grenade perfectly launched. Kakashi plays off for Mad Esports, 7 eliminations, and it looks like they might be craving a little bit more down the side here. There's ground to be covered, there's angles to look out for, who's going to come out on top. Musty spotted, knocked away. 4 winners, doesn't look like they're winning. MVP have turned it out on them. 5 eliminations coming out this way. It is that Rondo game. No double-digit eliminations just yet. The numbers are flying all over the place. Is UFC getting punched in the mouth there with the M4 as he goes down immediately as well. Trouble in paradise for Headquarters, but fortunately for them, they have the play zone. They have a little bit of the play zone to work with if they can keep the pressure off. Error plays behind his teammates there, playing as a little bit of a gap between the first and the back 2, and they will try to wait to work it through, but Mahir is going to be knocked away. Oh, Ogre has an angle here and he is going to milk it. He gets another drop on Headquarters Esports. They're down 3, 1 more left. All it takes is 1 solid grenade and it will be curtains for Headquarters Esports, but it's not over just yet. He's trying to get his teammates back up. Clips actually making a way through. The rotations are coming in, and they're coming quick. Well, Headquarters continue to hold the lines. They have used the terrain to mask their position, but it's only temporary. That play zone is not beneficial to that team. That's a fantastic grenade, actually, but it's not enough. Doesn't cover the amount of ground that was expected, and here they come. They need to make sure. Oh, the bait and switch, perfect bait and switch there. MVP fall for it. But 23 will not. He will press forward. It's a 2 versus 1. Fantastic grenade launched to the side, and he might take a hit. He does take a hit as well. What a breach for MVP. If they can't seem to hold their way lines into the corner, Ogre goes down. Another peak. It's a 1v1 on Ogre. He has to be careful for peaks again, but fortunately for him, he manages to hold on just long enough to get the drop. And MVP will live to fight another day. They're up to 9 eliminations now, still short of a double-digit finish. Mad Esports have the front lines working for their favor, and they're going to be circling back and forth before the play zone starts to make a decisive shift as they advance their position. And the rotations coming at this stage. Foul play making their own rotation. Do have a couple of players already nestled inside of the zone. Absol getting spotted and getting dropped out of that conversation relatively quickly. GASCOM esports down to just 2. And they will be looking for a draft, a way to get inside of the zone here without losing any, not taking any more hits, without suffering any more casualties. A foul play in a dangerous split. There is a spinning shift here. Springs is spotted. Might be taking down SIDEMEN. 3 eliminations later, they're still advancing. Slowly but surely, they are still advancing. Guaya, he's spotted. Vehicle goes up in flames. He takes a little bit of damage there. Baru goes down. GASCOM down to 1 player left. A lot of eliminations inside of this game already. But it is not over just yet. Spring still looking for an inch, a way in, a way through without getting spotted. It is so unlikely that it happens the way he wants. But there is a chance it does. But they will look around the gap. Guaya gets a drop on a little bit of the opposition. Foul play, that dangerous split they had. It did come crumbling down. They lose out. They still have a man capable of causing chaos. We are in phase 6 of the circle. And it shifts much more centrally towards Mad Esports. MVP have finally scratched the double-digit surface. 10 eliminations. All that's missing now is a chicken dinner to finish things off. Ooh, well, that is one for the books. That is one for the angles. 4 winners. Still very much in the conversation here. So is foul play. 10 eliminations now for MVP. It is a matter of who comes out on top with this chicken dinner right now. Knockout. With their 5 eliminations and a central position in the zone, they have been working. They have been working day and night. Corner and pocket so far. To see how ideal this could be on their own, draft. It's so interesting, right? To see Guaya still here. for foul play. We're down to 5 teams in the cut, all looking for a way through, trying to bite it all the way off, trying to put it all the way down. And they are trying their absolute best, but unfortunately, Iguaya will say goodbye. 8 eliminations for foul play. It's a very good start, but you can't allow the teams with 10 eliminations to get the chicken dinner here. We've seen MVP get snuffed out. Mad Esports also have to get snuffed out as well if you don't want to start the campaign with a major deficit. Circle moves again, down to 7. Now we are in the top draw. And they are working into a little bit of a corner angle here that we've seen so far, but there's still a lot of ground to cover. For Mad Esports, they're in no rush, they're in no hurry. They have performed well enough that all they need now is a chicken dinner. They have performed well enough to want a chicken dinner, you know? Yesterday, I think we had, 17 or 14 eliminations in game 1. You know, so and the team that got that, I think they went on to win, finish in the top. So if you're starting off like that, yeah, you got to keep it moving. And that is a job well done by Rasta. Mad Esports come out on top yet again. They get the job done. And now we're down to 3 teams. 12 eliminations for Mad Esports. But we've still got GASCOM here. We've still got Knockout though. Knockout, they are well versed in scenarios like this. This is the type of game they love to play. They are very good at holding these lines. And they are already spotted, but Tamashi immediately gets Yanaza knocked away, but he is instantaneously punished as well. Knockout capitalizing on the fact that they've got protective cover, and doesn't look like the player from Mad Esports does have that. It's unfortunate. Probably going to get flushed as well into that corner. Orange trying to look his way through there. His teammate Rasta off onto the back end. And take a look at that. Knockout trying to provide a defensive position for themselves there. I think Orange has been spotted. His position has been compromised, but Inaza is already making the advance, and Tamashi goes down. He's going to get flushed. He's spotted as well by Inaza, and I talked about this. Knockout Esport, this is the type of game they like. Punisher has been absolutely tearing it up. They're up to 7 eliminations now. Potential for more. Lord gets the job done on Rasta this time, and that will be the end of the road. Knockout Esports as a duo will get the first chicken dinner, and the points are going to look absolutely diabolical on that leaderboard. Woo! Knockout Esports, 2 players, and that it was more than enough to get the job done. More than enough. 8 eliminations and a chicken dinner. That is how you make it happen. Inaza and Punisher. 6 for the Punisher, 2 for Inaza. I mean, Punisher should be MVP, right? But I don't think he is. I think there's someone that did significantly way more damage than him overall, but solid performance from Knockout Esports. I mean, this is good, but it works in Rondo. You know, and that last play, creating space for themselves, it was absolutely beautiful to watch. It was absolutely beautiful to watch. We saw how that played out. We saw how they managed it, and it worked out in their favor. Now it is a matter of looking at the numbers here. Mad Esports with 12 eliminations and over 2,000 in damage points. as opposed to the 1400 from Knockout Esports. But the points, like I said, very diabolical, almost the same, just based off of sheer firepower from Mad Esports. It's a very good start to the campaign for them, similar to Knockout Esports. Doesn't look like this strategy will work in Erangel though. You have to come correct or don't come at all. It is something along the lines of, yeah, there is ground to cover, there is, you know, possession to look out for, but you know, Clips, Orange, Piano, and Simple all having their hands on that MVP cookie jar, and it is something to keep an eye out for. As you can see, the angles and the chaos coming through there. 18 points to the good for Knockout Esports. Mad Esports with 17, MVP with 12, 4 winners with 12 as well. FOWLPLAY and GASCOM sharing 11 apiece. Persecutors and SIDEMEN with 6 apiece. Navy Seals and O3 Brothers with 5 apiece. 3 Crown Esports with 4. Ancient Champions with 3. Headquarters also with 3. Ego, Knockout Cartel 1 apiece. And NOVEX, unfortunately, nothing on the board for them. And that is match number 1, ladies and gentlemen. It is La Coupe d'Africaine Season 3. It is Group C, top 2 as it stands right now. Have 1 foot in the finals, but can they maintain it? Well, we're about to find out. Match number 2 coming up next. It's Erangel season. We'll be right back after the break.
Back is about to start.
Now the Womerson, Jamal, against Iker, he needs to clear that hill, the boys in yellow, Iker finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds through that door, the oil money in, are they going to make history? Very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
Send them out, we can't sports. Everything aware that there's someone who
This is going to end the final games of the night.
Monster Energy, make some noise.
Hi guys, it's me Trey and I'm live here at the 10 and 80 Game Fest campus happening right here in Abuja. If you are seeing this, there's lots of games, music, networking and so much fun happening, and the best part, it's all free.
Hi guys, my name is Russia and I'm the winner for the Cross Mobile.
Joshua, I won the tournament for Street Fighter 6. Shalom Alafi.
Me from our Winifred.
It's Mustafa Sani. I'm the winner for the Forza Horizon 3 Championship. I won the fire competition today. It was hosted by 10 and 80 and Monster.
We need more of this. We need 10 more, 20 more. I did this every day.
I want to say a very big thank you to 10 and 80 and Monster for hosting this competition. This has shown me that eSports can go far in Nigeria. When I saw the opportunity to compete in this game, I knew that yes, this is it. I can definitely win it, and I came out victorious today.
Huge thank you to 10 and 80 and Monster for the wonderful tournament hosted.
I want to thank the sponsors, 10 and 80 and Monster Energy, for bringing such a wonderful event.
Hi, I'm Dilo and I'm live at the 10 and 80 Campus Game Fest right here in Port Harcourt. It's games, music, networking and non-stop fun. The best part is it's all free, and if you're seeing this, your campus can be next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is La Coupe d'Africaine Season 3, and it is the group stages. And we've got Group C in the mix. Now we have everybody in the lobby. The last game we were missing, I think, 4 players, but now we're not missing anyone. And that leaderboard should tell you why. No points can be lost. No chances can be wasted. Everybody has to stand on business this time and put in the work and put in the effort. But we are going to see. Good playing path though. Not the best for those southern teams, but cuts right through, runs all the way to Zaki. Does give everyone a little bit of time to, think about their options, think about their positions, think about how much space they can cover on the off chance that the play zone does not favor them when the moment it's confirmed, right? We are going to be keeping our eyes on those teams that performed solidly in the previous game, knockout, and the rest. Ooh, it looks like 803 are going to be first blood here. Losing out, losing altitude. Asian champions starting off with a bang. And Cebulus picking up on utilities there. Ego Esports with the same idea. Play zone is in the northeast. Well, that's surprising. O3 brothers, I think, yeah, they are in Lipovka. This is their spot. This is their position. So unfortunately, they get caught. That they had to get caught out on rotation here, though. It's just unfortunate, but it is part of the game. It tends to happen, right? Franzi was the victim, but still, this is a good zone for them. All they have to do is make their way through to the northern side and just, you know, keep it together for the most part. Ego Esports have their own semblance of what it is they want to achieve here, but it's going to cost them a lot. Kano gets knocked away again. Looks like Ego's going to capitalize on this simple off onto the back end, but he's too far out to do anything. He might be looking to go for the flush. He does. Kano goes down. Ego get a first elimination of this match. And it is a job well done for the foreseeable future. Well, what a draft we have seen. Headquarters in Milta, and they are looking very, very ideal with the draft that they've got so far. Had a pretty decent game in the previous game, but you know, could have been better. Ooh, it looks like Mad. Yeah. Yeah. This is. I'm not surprised this is happening. Mad Esports, fresh off a chicken dinner. I think, right? Okay, no, it was Knockout that got a chicken dinner, but roughly, you know, they had some solid. Had a solid performance in the previous game, and on, you know, they're already losing players this early against the Navy SEALs. Navy SEALs, you know, the teams that thrive in an Erangel game are the teams you need to look out for. Rondo is just a very different strategy. You know, Rondo, you can just pack things up one at a time. But it looks like Zen is going to be pressing forward here. Navy SEALs, they smell blood. They smell blood already. They want to make sure that there's nothing left for Mad Esports to. They don't gain anything in this game. They want to make sure that that's going to be the case for them, and you can already see it coming to fruition. There is a little bit of an oomph to the push here. Are they going to line up? Are they going to line up? Are they going to press this? Kage goes down to simple. Oh, Ukraine Esports in trouble. Yep, looks like they're lining up. Zen getting dropped off. Might be getting flushed as well. But that was all part of the plan. That was all part of the plan. That was all part of the plan. Kakashi goes down as well. Tamashi did manage to steal one away, but they know what the plan is here. Mad Esports, they know exactly what these guys are trying to do to them. They know exactly what they're trying to do to them, and you can easily tell. You can just easily tell the idea, the strategies that go in place of, you know, but it's nothing they've not seen before though. If they can circle back, if they can get an angle, it could work though. If they can get an angle, it could work. Tamashi. Oh, that's a beautiful grenade. Oh, that's not enough. He's probably gonna get another warning there. That's another good grenade. But they will toss a grenade of their own to force him all the way back. Tamashi needs to make sure there is ground to cover here, but doesn't look like much. We'll be spinning around the block though, a little bit more. Ooh, what a spray that is! Tamashi may have just turned this around. It's a grenade launched over to the side, and he feints off into the shot again. Goes for the drop. Does get the flash, but immediately, I think he might have been caught AFK there. He's punished, and Bear X might be going for the clutch. He does, but wow, this has turned into something else. Somehow, potentially a 1v1. Akaza still knocked away here. Rasta might be the one that gets the job done here. Grenade launched over, but it's too far out. Doesn't get the job done. Paints into the corner. Bison. Bygones will be bygones. And what a job done. Woo! Well, what a sacrifice. What a sacrifice. What a sacrifice that was. Man. Navy SEALs sacrifice 2 for 4. Good sacrifice. Mad Esports already eliminated. Managed to get 2 points on the board, but you already know, like from first place to 7th is just 6 points. It's just 6 points, so it's easily doable. Ancient of Champions, and the Ancient of Days are releasing chaos here, but it looks like O3 Brothers will set their sightlines on this. Headquarters Esports on the receiving end. It looks like Q wants to press this a little bit further, but it's not looking like it's going to be ideal, though. It's a big drop. Another one. Nexus with a spray from the end zone. Surely they will press this, but the vehicle doesn't give out. And it's unfortunate, but it looks like Headquarters Esports will capitalize on the fact that they've got an angle to cover here. It looks like it will work in their favor. Ooh. And Nix goes down again. What a finish from 4 winners. And they are winners. NOVEX go out. And what a drop that was. The gears turning for 4 winners as they make light work of NOVEX. NOVEX actually being the second team to head back into the lobby after Mad Esports. But wow. Well, looks like O3 actually trying to go for that breach. But yeah, man, I don't even know why they did that. The fact that it didn't work out the way they wanted from the jump. After they got all those knocks. It's just unfortunate because I don't know why they went for it. It was never going to work out that way. These guys were ready to defend. They were ready to defend, and O3 were just not equipped enough. position. They did lose out the 3-crown esports still, but it's not the way they would have expected. Messiah. Wow. Well, you gotta love the mini, especially when you throw a suppressor on it, right? You gotta love it. Yeah, Messiah really thought he was safe. He really thought he was safe. You know, you're not safe. You're not. You're not safe. You're getting cooked. Fortunately for him, though, doesn't look like Knockout will press this because that's going to be a very hard press. I think Messiah will be getting picked up. Doesn't look like Knockout can do much from that position, though. I'm surprised Messiah isn't picked up yet, though. He should be picked up by now, right? Should be. Yeah, he has gotten picked up. Because 3 Crowns Esports cannot afford to lose any player this early in this stage. Woo! I mean, this play zone is so unforgiving, right? It centers up quite nicely. Ooh, Slime. Slime would probably... You know, some of those teams like Mazor, they would have loved this zone. Centered up quite nicely in Yasnaya. You know, they would have enjoyed this so much, man. Phase 4 of the circle already underway. A little bit of an angle here, but could be anyone's game at this stage. If he can lay it off nicely, and he might be able to. And that will be a job well done for Ancient of these champions, you already know. Okay. Can they breach GASCOM though? Doesn't look like they can because they're overwhelmed. And they're covered on multiple sides. But it's going to be interesting to see if they can. Psycho and Silbus. A little bit of a call out from what we've seen so far, but it's not nothing untoward though, if you ask me. Right. That's one I get. Well, 3 Crown Esports trying to set their sights this time on, I believe, foul play as they make their own advance. Doesn't look like much though. Paradox, ooh, makes an advance. Immediately gets dropped away by who was that? Well, it's not, doesn't matter here. Ooh, that's a good spray, very good spray from Light. If he can make something happen from this angle, it would be something special. But Messiah is going to be spotted by Punisher as well. Yeah, Noka already have this one in the bag, man. They have this one in the bag. Oh, it's unfortunate. Messiah at the off angle getting called out. That's danger. But take a look at that. Third party knockout are fighting on two fronts now. Maury's trying to circle back. He's exposed. If they can deal with the sideman over to the corner there, Punisher might be getting knocked away, but unfortunately, he lost focus, man. There's an up right in front of you. He knows you're there. You're shooting at someone else. You're forgetting the guy that's literally right in front of you. That is rookie 101. Rookie 101. You've learned the hard way, man. You gotta focus on the target in front of you. Press. And that guy was low on HP as well. Well, take a look at that zone. It gives you cause for concern. Foul play making their way through from the western side. And everything looks to play in their good, but they are yet to secure any eliminations just yet. And they are looking very, 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 very strong, but Tawada has been knocked away. Uzi, spotted, spray, spot. Oh, wow, what a return. Punisher felt that one straight in his helmet immediately, getting knocked away there. That knockout could be in trouble. Knockout might be getting knocked out this time around. Mori, the last one left, I believe. Punisher has been knocked away. Momsy continues to apply pressure onto foul play, but it doesn't look like he alone can get the job done. They will play as a unit. They will use their numbers advantage to wrap this up. Roman goes down. Foul play looks like they might be in trouble here. Punisher still knocked away. If they can get an angle, they will be able to seal that one away and raise the morale. But sidemen, do they want to press this? It looks like they want to. It looks like they want to press forward. It looks like they want to make sure that the job is done. They want to claim this entire area. Mori has the grenade in hand. Bounces it off the walls there. Doesn't connect. We'll try again. Mori swaps through. Shotgun in hand. Tries to feint through the left-hand side. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it right the first time. We'll try again. Feints again with a jump shot over to the left. But unfortunately, it's not enough. Guaya's playing behind. Grenade is in full swing here. It's probably going to get naded. Yeah, he gets naded by Guaya immediately as well. Foul play finally getting their hands dirty. First elimination on the board for them. Now they will try to keep these guys at bay. Fire into the corner. Good spray to the corner as well. Guaya continues to mount more pressure. Momsy plays off the left-hand side. Sidemen in trouble here. If they can beat the press coming through from foul play, they might be able to see the end through before it even gives off. But MVP still have a game in hand here. They can work it through. They're on the ground floor and trying to circle back, but there's still a lot of work to be done here. It is phase 5 of the circle. You can't be caught outside now. A little bit of a slow and steady play coming through from foul play. They do not want to relinquish this high ground. Player X is spotted. Navy seals. Getting sealed with bullets there, courtesy of Guaya. This guy has been absolutely phenomenal for foul play. 2 eliminations. Oh, gets stolen by headquarters, I believe, or 4 winners. Looks like they steal that one away. And now the top of that leaderboard is starting to shake. Top of that leaderboard is starting to shake though. It's a little bit detrimental. Guaya's peeked out again. He takes a hit and he might be getting overwhelmed here, but manages to escape the danger just in the nick of time. Foul play need to get this chicken dinner. They need to win the game. That is the only result that matters here. There will be a lot of tears at the end of this for those teams that fell through by one mistake or the other. MVP looking to make quick work of this. GASCOM is still back there in the conversation. Ancient champions also accruing to their corners. They only have 2. 2 versus 1 immediately gets punished and dropped out. Foul play down yet another player, and he's all left to solo, and he is a solo. Probably gonna try again. Grenade over to the top. They will be spinning through. That's a nice draft. It's a very nice draft. Golo with a fantastic grenade. Ooh! Wow, that would have spelled something diabolical if it did connect. Unfortunately, it did not. Sidemen. 4 eliminations. But again, this position that we have, and they capitalize on it. Paki spotted though. Ego Esports, playing as 3, and they have 4 eliminations. A chicken dinner will put them into contention to have a serious conversation with the rest of these other teams. That is the best that they can do at this stage. And right now, as it stands, Headquarters Esports have 10 eliminations. That's a big number. It's a very big number. GASCOM over to the other side, looking for a way through. Scorn is knocked away. Both are starting to come alive here. But Piano is going to make sure that nope, nothing untoward comes out. Baru spotted as well. He takes damage. He spotted out. Close will close again. 6 eliminations now for 4 winners. This might be one of those consistent teams we've been looking out for 2 games in a row. And it looks like this might be the chicken dinner that has eluded them. They did look potentially like they could have made it happen inside of the other draft there. And they are trying to circumvent the angles there, but Sidemen have a glorious position just on top of this sediment of rocks right now. Looking to endure a little bit more. Haki from Ego and the rest of the Ego squad are still pretty holed up in the compound. This is a more defensive team, if anything else, holding a defensive line, and they are closing out. You've seen it time and time again. Potentially could work in their favor if the play zone doesn't shift away from there, though. But we're about to be a witness. We're about to see if that will work. But they have to make sure that they eliminate all the teams at the bottom tier, right, on the ground. They have to make sure it is done. GASCOM Esports still very much in the conversation here. They still have 2 players up, and those 2 players have a little bit of the zone to work with. But how much time do they have to hold it down with? Fox made a little bit of a quick dash into the circle there. It looked like it was a good idea, but I'm not sure Piano has spotted him just yet. They're still trying to deal with Paki, and that grenade is perfectly launched. Surely that one will connect. It does. Paki goes down. Piano has been on a thrall for the draft so far. He has been absolutely cooking. Future is going to be the last one left for Ego. It doesn't look like they can do much of anything from that position. It was too defensive. They couldn't crack it. It was going to cost a lot of utilities there. Fox is spotted out. Most likely going to get flushed in here. The Sidemen still keeping it up. Still got 4 players in the mix. MVP still have a couple of players in the mix as well. How much ground can they cover? How much angles? How many angles? Oh, what a grenade from Piano. I'm a Piano. Diano. What a grenade. And the girls them know MVP out in the open and unscathed. They're making a run for it. One after the other. They're circling back. Before winners will have an idea of their own. They're trying to exclude this now. Clips is going to circle back. It is a bait and switch. So that will be Lambs going back to the lobby, courtesy of Piano. Deep inside of the smoke, they hide their position, but four winners have occupied this high line and this high ground. It is all theirs for the taking. Lord now spins it back. MG3 in full effect, and he spins it out into the corner as well. Lord is going to be the last one left. Molotov has been sent in his direction. Does it land? No, it does not. Lord keeps it up for GES just a little bit longer, just a little bit more. Musty, 4 winners, 11 eliminations. Now they are in first place. But MVP might have something to say about that one. 4 winners have lost 2. Probably forgotten about that player from Eagle that is right behind them. Future. He is going to be a terror if he pulls up on Piano right here and knocks him away. It is going to be deadly. It's going to be so dangerous right now. Piano is hopping from pillar to post, stealing eliminations, causing mayhem, causing chaos. Future's right behind him, though. Hasn't made too much of a move just yet. Lord finally is dispatched at the hands of MVP. And that's going to be the end of the road for them. But he had no idea the sidemen were lurking. Piano gets punished. Should have held the high ground just a little bit longer. And he wasn't fed with that information. Looks like sidemen might just be able to steal this one away. And it might be the angle they're looking for. And it might spin through. Future has made his way through. Sparrow. Slow but steady. Musty. Slower but steadier. It is a question of who makes it out first. Who rocks the boat first? Who gets the job done first? Musty is not aware that Ego is right behind him, probably crawling as well. And that is the job well done. Ego Esports will eliminate 4 winners. And it's unfortunate. Future was the one to do it. And now they're up to 6 eliminations. Pharaoh is spotted. Couple of sprays from Future. Not all of them connect. He's probably going to try again. And now the job is done. 7 eliminations now for Ego. And they know it's a 2 versus 1. They've spotted him out. And that will be the end of the road. MVP will take the chicken dinner. And now the leaderboard has turned on its head again. What a draft. What a draft that was. What a finish. MVP Esports. They're not over. They're not done just yet. He had a solid performance in the first game. And it looks like they're about to have another solid one in the second. I believe that puts them in first place. I'm not sure if 4 winners still maintain first place though, but I think they do, right? $1,500 points in the damage zone for MVP Esports, but 4 winners doing a master shift with 12 eliminations, 2,300 in damage points as well, and 30 minutes on the clock roughly for MVP. 17 to 16 points. That tells you all you need to know. 4 winners were putting in a shift, but MVP walked away with the chicken dinner. But the performance was not too far-fetched. 7 eliminations to 12 puts things into a different perspective. Piano is a big vibe for sure. Getting 5 eliminations, 1,000 in damage points, 4 knocks as well, 28 minutes on the clock. Yes, this is one of those players you have to look out for. It is definitely one of those players you have to make sure gets the job done. And now he's showing himself. 4 winners. A team to look out for, a team to make sure that you understand that they are there to make it happen. 17 points. It's a good shout. 4 winners with 16 in second place. Ego with 13 in third place. Headquarters with 11 in fourth. Sidemen with 10. Navy Seals with 8. GASCOM with 5. 3 apiece for Asian Champions and Knockout Esports. Mad Esports with 2. And O3 also with 2. Foul Play, 3 Crown, Persecutors, and Knockout Cartel sharing 1 point apiece. And then NOVEX with no points on the board. And now take a look at your MVPs. 9 eliminations overall for Piano. Clips still in the conversation with 9 as well. Not too far behind. Momsy with 7, Punisher with 7, and 23 hours with 5. It's a very, very good performance that they've had so far. Very, very interesting turnout. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard, the overall rankings right now. 29 points. Team MVP, that chicken dinner, puts them just ahead of 4 winners with 28. Just 1 point separating the top 2 teams. Knockout Esports with 21 in third. And the top 2 teams are starting to look very, 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 very proactive here. Well, we'll see how ideal that looks. 21 to the good. 19 for Mad Esports, 16 for GASCOM, 16 as well for Sidemen. Ego with 14, Headquarters also with 14. And now Navy Seals with 13 in total. Foul Play with 12 points. O3 Brothers with 7, Persecutors with 7, Asian Champions with 6, and 3 Crown Esports in 14th place with 5, Knockout in 15th with 2, and NOVEX with no points on the board. But it is not over just yet. 2 games down, 2 more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is La Coupe d'Africaana Season 3. It is Group C. We have 2 teams currently battling at the top for that drop position into the finals. We'll see right after the break who those 2 teams are going, if those 2 teams are going to be the same.
and I'm live at the 10 and 8E Campus Game Fest right here in Port Harcourt. It's games, music, networking, and non-stop fun. The best part is it's all free, and if you're seeing this, your campus can be next.
Hello everyone, I'm Jindu. I'm the winner of Just Dance game, and I want to use this medium to appreciate Monster Energy Drink and 10 and 8E.
Welcome to the Pioneer edition of the 10 and 80 Campus Game Fest 2025, and we are live at the University of Ibadan. Game on. Hi, this is Precious. So I'm at Game Fest, and this is my first time coming to Game Fest, and I've been loving it so far. My favorite game of the day is Just Dance.
My name is Osaz. I won the FC25 tournament. But it was a very tough tournament, especially the first game. I went to penalties after extra time.
Is Kamala Winner. I participated in today's tournament in 10 and 80 and Monster tournament, and I was the winner for Free Fire.
My name is Israel. I won the F1 sim racing competition that was held here.
Hello, my name is Olaole, and I won Street Fighter 6.
I participated in the Just Dance game, and I've been moving my body. And yes, Game Fest, I would like for you to come back to you. I'm bigger and better.
Mission.
The back is about to cross.
From PS12, now in my days, it's Ruger, now the Womerson, Demo, against Hyper, they need to clear that hill, the boys in yellow, Hyper finds them, shuts them down, and 340, 10 more seconds, through that door, the oil money team, all day going to make history, very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in through, no way through, and they are going to hold it down, so S, are your champions.
The Nigerian Pro League Grand Final Season 8 by Monster Energy Drink and 10
comfortably, we send them out. The ground is sports. Everybody aware that there's someone that this is going to end the final games of the night.
Hi guys, it's me Trey and I'm live here at the 10 and 80 Game Fest campus happening right here in Abuja. If you are seeing this, there's lots of games, music, networking and so much fun happening, and the best part, it's all free.
Hi guys, my name is Russia and I'm the winner for the Cosmo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the party. It is a party like one you've never seen before. It is showtime at the arena. It is La Copa Africana Season 3 Group C, third game of the night. And that leaderboard has taken a bit of a shift now. MVP having conversations with that top two, trying to get their hands on that slot into the finals. And this is where it starts from. But they have to make sure that everything works out the way they planned it, because right now as it stands, it is for the taking. 39 points after 2 games. I mean, that's a very solid start. Very, very solid start. Yeah, they're on track. That's actually an on-track performance. If they can do something similar in the coming match, then they might be able to turn this around, and make and confirm the position on the top 2 spot. But let's see, because back-to-back Erangel games before Miramar, it's a banger, right? It's a banger for real. It's a real banger for real. But we'll see. We will see. We will see if that's going to be the case. We'll see if that's going to pan out the way we would want. There is a lot to look out for. There's a lot to consider But right now, play zone centers up quite nicely. A little bit of farm in there, a little bit of pachinki in there as well. A little bit of military base too, and Novo and Milta, even shelter, mansion, Rozok, a little bit of Yasnaya in there as well. But this is the one. This is the one. It's the one true one. It's the one shifter. It's a headbanger. Foul play in the wait, where are they even playing out of? Yeah, George. Playing out of George Containers. Looks good for them. Sidemen, 16 points. Foul play with 12. 03, 3 crowns, 3 crown esports. Still yet to break into the double digits. But I have a feeling this will be the game the job gets done. CARTEL goes down again. This guy, he keeps getting cooked for Persecutors. And they do have Simple in there as well. So you have to find your footing. Ravage spins the block a little bit there. Ego. Ego currently with 14 points. They've secured a first elimination. And you gotta respect Ravage though. He did make the play. Spins around, but he knows that his position has been compromised. Pretty sure he knows that that assault was never going to work. These guys are very strong defensively. We saw that from the previous game. They showed their levels, they showed their abilities, they showed everything. And that's what you love to see. You know, keeping it cool, future, getting to the final third. But now they have to be consistent. Again, defensive doesn't work, you know, in setups like these. When you have teams like this, when you have, you know, a tournament where the top 2 qualify, you can't be holding, you can't be playing holding and defensive. It's just very difficult. It's just really hard, you know. You know, it got really, really hard. But that is where resolve comes into play, right? That's just where resolve comes into play. But as it stands, it's a good shout. It's a very good shout for them. Navy SEALs, on the other hand, have they done enough? I don't think they have, though. I don't think they've done enough. I personally don't think they've done enough. Mad Esports currently sitting in 4th place with 19 points, 10 points away from 1st place. Uncomfortable place to be, seeing as they were top 2 at the beginning of game 2, right? So now they have to do more of the same. They have to do way better, so much better. Well, 15. It's gonna take 15 bullets to the back of the skull there for at the hands of the opposition NOVEX. Not liking this. But don't forget, even if you do not get in the top 2, you gotta try to make the top 10. You gotta make the top 10. So you can at least get one more chance in the last chance qualifier. Last chance qualifier is going to have 24 teams going head to head. 4 winners. Yeah, I think that's going to hurt them though, personally. Potion setting his sights on Darks in there. There's a knockout. Still in the conversation here with 21 points. They could capitalize on this if they played it the way they wanted. Ooh, well, Musty is getting the work in. Darkseid goes down. MVP continue their press and their hold on the lobby right now. But 4 winners will add 3 at the expanse of headquarters. No Face, I believe, is going to be one of the 2 left on. But 4 winners cannot afford to lose here. They cannot afford to lose here. It is still possible. So 2 versus 3. But they have more of the bases covered. No Face already making a play over to the right-hand side there. I mean, that would have been a perfect opportunity to breach, though. What is he doing? What is his teammate doing? Is he inside? Okay, he got a drop on him. Oh, the bait and switch. Okay, it was a bait and switch. That's why he didn't do that. Oh, unfortunate. Well, headquarters lose out again. An opportunity into that top 8, though. Opportunity into that top 8. Cartel yet to find their form. Akinu Stress, AAA, and 3800. Is all left to who wants it more. Recurrent Esports playing it centrally this time. Well, looks like you started to adapt to the lobby relatively very quickly. And what is better than a team that adapts, right? What is better than a team that adapts? Recurrent Esports, you can see they're already adapting. There is pressure right now. Ego, first elimination, still coming from the main man from the previous game, Future. And he's still on set to do more for them. But there is still a little bit of recompense for those teams that are still yet to find their way through. Ooh, well, Mumsy, one of the MVPs for SIDEMEN, is going to find himself at the end of some 5.56s, and they will press forward again. Navy SEALs able to trade one off. Doesn't look like SIDEMEN can capitalize on this. Sprinks is going to spin around and get himself into a better position. Ooh, 3 Crown Esports and FOWLPLAY running into each other on that northwestern side. Well, this is not what they were expecting. Paradox over to the corner. Again, still a chance that 3 Crown will lose a player in this exchange. They're not really good in their 4v4s. Looking to chase down. They're running off. Oh, that is the wrong idea. It's the wrong call. But Guaha is going to take it upon himself. He gets the first drop, but immediately getting stopped by Light. And that is the danger there. Ooh, what a spray onto that angle. And that's going to be another one that bites the dust. Messiah will be getting picked up. 3 Crown Esports capitalizing on that blunder. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, though. You know, that he got caught out here. You know, 3 Crown Esports, like I said, they've adapted immediately. They have adapted to the lobby. They're playing much better. I think their positional awareness now is much better. Play zone favors them immediately as well. So all they have to do is just hold out northwestern side for themselves. Easy for Kobe has been forced back into the blue zone. So now we're about to look out to see if there is going to be more to be done here. So a lot of ground to cover though, but 3 Crown Esports have this one in the bag. 3 eliminations. Still a ways to go though. Still yet to break into that double digits. But they are looking very comfortable. I think they can defend in this defend this position. They can repel enemies easily from that angle. It's a good spot. All they have to do is now hold it as tight as they can as we move past phase 3 of the circle. Move into next phase in a couple of seconds to give you an inkling, an idea of what could be done potentially here. Could decide to lock it up though. Light gets an angle there. 3 ground esports. I mean, this position, it's really something special. They got it locked in. And it's looks like it's MVP they set their sights on. I mean, they can slam. I think they can make sure that they deal with them, because if there's a chance for a third party, there's a chance for a third party, 3 ground will most likely be at risk from that western side, because they have the guys from Mad Esports pulling up as well. Mad Esports still yet to add any points to this particular game. But it's not something they've not heard before. Probably gonna try their best to lock this in, but yeah, you know, you're gonna the defending areas like this, man. Your ACL is gonna feel it. You know, your ACL is gonna feel it when you're trying to defend areas like this, man. Your ACL will definitely feel it, man. Your ACL will feel it for sure. Well, AAA on a back scale there for 03. It will thank you back as well. That is an unfortunate turnout for 03 brothers. Down to a solo player yet again, crumbling under the pressure of all of this chaos that we've seen so far. Moving into stage 4 of the circle now. The sidelines in. Zone shifts towards the south, and now that this is that decisive rotation 3 ground esports will have to make. Eagle have been so blessed they can play edge of the southwest undisturbed. Knockout is also there though, so they have to be careful about them, but they are a man less, so it is going to be very, very proactive for them if they can get their way around. NOVEX still yet to secure their first points in these group stages. Hopefully third time's the charm. Well, we're about to find out. Asian champions as well. Still yet started off guns blazing in match 1, but looks like the fire may have just fizzled out. But we will see if that is going to be the case. Piano continues the assault. 4 winners back up in charge there. 5 eliminations. And they are enjoying that first place spot as it stands right now. But they have a lot of ground to cover, and they have to defend this right. 3 ground esports in trouble. They're losing out to Knockout. On the other end, Paradox goes down as well. It's a difficult engagement to deal with. Piano is trying to make quick work of this. Might just have to bounce the grenade over, but Scorn is going to be sent back into the lobby. And that is going to be the end of the road for GASCOM Esports. And now a space has opened up inside of the top 5. Who is going to grab it? We're about to find out. 4 winners. Looks like they might be getting breached here by Mad Esports. Molotov in the house. Instantly burning Piano up, but it's not something he's not used to. We have to be very careful there, but the grenade, unfortunate, and he does land. MVP now pressing this on. Imagine being stopped by the second place team. Now that would be something diabolical. Oh, 2 for Piano. Somebody play I'm a Piano. Piano. 2 bodies in the air. 4 winners. Putting the screws to MVP. If Clips can launch this perfectly, he might be able to get the job done. But he knows that grenade pin has been pulled. He switches over to the side. But I'm a Piano. Diano. It's a big vibe. And the girls them know. He sorts out into the corner again. The old bait and switch. Doesn't seem to get the angles right. 4 winners have a maestro on their hands here. Interestingly enough, MVP are yet to breach. Well, that grenade could have gotten the job done. Again, he gets the angles. He is so diabolical with the shotgun. He gets the angle again. Bangs into the right. Tries to pop through. It's a 1 versus 3. Grenade. If he can get it launched, he might be able to get the job done. Jump shot over to the side. He swaps through. Plays behind the cover on the corner there. There's another one playing behind. It's Mad Esports. If he can bait them outside, that could be potential for a third party. But he might be getting stopped as well. Now he's exposed. He is exposed to Kakashi, and that will be the end of the road. But what a showing from Piano. MVP performance. Well deserved. 9 teams left. 30 players inside of the cut. And now the rotations continue. Lamzi getting knocked away there for the Sidemen. Finally, NOVEX getting their names on the score sheet. First eliminations coming their way. And there is still more to be done here. Clips is going to spin the block a little closer than he would have liked, but the job is still being done. 3 eliminations now for NOVEX. 3 Crown Esports, 03 Brothers, Foul Play, all eliminated and all sitting outside of the top 8. And now carefully, they might even sit outside of the top 10, provided Persecutors lock in. And the 3 teams sitting beneath these 3 teams, you know, are all very much alive here, and they all have good numbers. Oh, Kakashi for Mad Esports, putting them in the 20s. 4 winners have been eliminated, but not without putting in a shift of 9 eliminations. But the ops are chasing them, and they are chasing them hard. Knockout Esports, MVP, Mad Esports, all together. They are all together here, all chasing this down, all locked in. What we're about to see, what can be done at this stage. Oh, water spray from Wada. And Knockout knocking the opposition out 1 by 1. And it looks like they will be pressing forward. It's NOVEX on the receiving end of all of this chaos right now. Wada has a sightline on them. He's playing a little bit closer. Mori with a sightline of his own, just to feed a little bit of that intel. Navy SEALs continue their own assault. They have got 2 eliminations. They are looking for 3, and they do have the numbers to make this happen. And NOVEX have been sent back into the lobby, courtesy of that grenade from Mori. 7 eliminations now. Take a look at that. Teams 2, 3, and 4 are not giving it up. We're down to 7 teams now. 25 bodies. Looking for an angle. Looking for a way through. And now they've set their sights on MVP. Navy steals immediately. Zen goes in. He's knocked out. Akaza has to circle back, get away inside. Navy Seals have 2 bodies now knocked away. And that is trouble in paradise. Slips is outside. He had no idea that the opposition was right there over getting him knocked away. But MVP will reposition as well. Zen is going to circle back over to the top side. He peeks out. He didn't get his HP up. He takes a hit. He goes down. And the Molotov to follow suit. Potion might be getting knocked away here. But the pressure is on. Over goes for the drop. And that will be the end of the road. The Molotov seals the deal. Navy Seals making quick work of MVP, but not without them putting in a shift as well. Knockout Esports in trouble as well. Navy Seals now shot all the way to the top draw of the top 5. And with 6 eliminations and counting, it looks like they have a lot riding on their play here. They might be able to see this through to the end. Persecutors, on the other hand, have played this super slow. We're down to 5 teams, 16 players, all looking for a way inside. AC, the ancient of these champions, they're about to turn this up as well. Still yet to secure any eliminations. It's not looking good for them at all. We're about to see Asian champions. Can they turn it up a bit? They are sitting in the center of the circle with a building to defend them. Can they make something happen here? Persecutors losing out. Simple sets his sights onto the guys from Mad Esports, his Kakashi Esports, and knocks him clean off. But there's still ground to cover. Knockout still behind them. Persecutors fighting tooth and nail. Simple inside of the smoke. Ravage providing suppressive fire. Mori will be burned at the stake. He loses out as well, but they managed 10 eliminations in that regard. And they still have 2 players up. Knockout press again. Asian champions still yet to secure any eliminations. Still yet to secure. But they do have some placements. But that is not enough to shift the gears here. Rasta to the corner. Mad Esports holding themselves in that northern side, but the play zone has shifted more centrally and it has blessed Asian champions. It is all in their court now. How many teams can they stop from making the advance? They will have to keep their eyes on the prize here. Navy SEALs are slowly but surely improving their position. The hovercraft looks like it might be coming in clutch sooner rather than later. Akaza advancing. And Esports. Orange goes down to the zone here. There's a chance he might get picked up as well. Ravage. Not inside of the zone just yet for the Persecutors. They do have a couple of eliminations though. All they have to do is advance a little bit closer here. The smoke grenades are flying out. They're shielding themselves as they make the advance, but it's not looking like Mad Esports are going to get a lot out of this. Not a lot of ground to cover, and that will be the end of the road. Finally getting stopped by Asian champions. That one was put on a plate for them, and now they're up to 3 eliminations. Chicken dinner could be in their horizon if all goes according to plan here. Ravage for the Persecutor still on the move. Wada gets knocked away and sent back into the lobby. Punisher will be the last one left for Knockout Esports. We are down to 4. 8 players in a tiny circle, all looking for a way. Alush is trying to circle back as well. He does have the sight line onto Navy SEALs. and they are moving slowly but surely, increasing their points as they advance. Pressure. Navy SEALs have a lot of ground to play with, and they do have a hovercraft sitting quite nicely there as well. It is going to be a Hail Mary shout, and Ravage finally stopped by over. And now that is 9 eliminations for Navy SEALs, and they are just going to be advancing their position second by second, minute by minute. Pressure mounts continuously there. Asian champions, it looks like they might be getting forced out due to the zone and its nature here. Alushi is the first one to make the deal, but he's running out in the open. I have no idea, no sense of awareness there. Kaza immediately mows him down, but the numbers advantage is coming through for them. It is a 3 versus 1 now. Alushi will be getting flushed. He is stopped from providing any form of intel. Psycho plays off behind as well. Over from Navy SEALs continues his assault, and he is probably trying to hold this down. Psycho with a grenade, he launches that one, stops it through, and that will be the end of the road. Asian champions get themselves a chicken dinner, and the tables shake yet again. Six eliminations and a chicken dinner. Game is game. Two apiece for Psycho, Cyblus, and Choice, I guess. Psycho Iced or Psycho Choice, I'm not sure. But that is this game. 7k in heals, 2 vehicle eliminations, 3 grenade eliminations, 60 eliminations, 35 assists. Well, you can tell that everybody was getting busy in this game. Everyone was getting absolutely busy. 1500 for Navy SEALs. They put in a whole lot of work, tied at the hip as well with Asian champions. I mean, that chicken dinner, you know, doesn't give them the boost, doesn't give them the edge at all. And 28 minutes on the clock for each team. And Mori for Knockout Esports is the MVP. 6 eliminations, 1100 plus damage points. A big game player and a superstar. Finished with 23 minutes on the clock. I mean, he did get eliminated along the lines there, but he had already put in a masterclass shift for Knockout Esports. Well, I mean, the tables have turned here. You know, the tables have turned. But Akaza is there for Navy SEALs. Over Gab as well. Piano still in the mix here, and Akainu from Cartel was also in there with a conversation to be had for Cartel. He put in a shift. He put in a lot of work for them. Arguably their best game so far. But we'll see if they will get the job done, if they will be able to make it happen. 16 apiece for Navy SEALs and Asian champions. 15 for Knockout Esports. 4 winners with 9. Persecutors with 8. MVP with 7. Cartel with 5. 4 apiece for 3 Crown Esports and NOVEX and Mad Esports. Ego with 3. Headquarters with 1. FOWLPLAY, SIDEMEN, GASCOM, and O3. Nothing on the board for any of these teams. And let's take a look at the overall MVPs after the race has been run so far. Piano, well deserved in front, but closely being chased by Clips from MVP, Punisher as well, Akaza and Simple. So that tells you, yeah, 5 different MVPs from 5 different teams. I think this is the only MVP list that has had this in all the groups. I think it's only this group that has had this. But let's take a look at the overall leaderboard and see how it stands right now. 37 points for 4 winners. They are still in charge. They are still in front. 36 for Knockout Esports. And 36 as well for MVP. Navy Seals with 29. Mad Esports with 23. Asian Champions with 22. Ego with 17. And Gascom with 16 points. Well, that battle at the top is fierce. 2 teams, 1 point separating all of them, and a tie as well. And then on looking at the other side of the leaderboard, it gives you cause for concern to see how far away these teams are from chasing that top 2. Sidemen with 16. Right now, Persecuters in the top 10. Headquarters in 11 with 15 points. FOWLPLAY, 3 Crown Esports sitting outside of the top 10 with 9 points and 12. 03 Brothers, Knockout, Cartel, and NOVEX all sitting at the bottom, still yet to break into the double digits. But that is not the end of the story. It is 3 games down, 1 more to go. Miramar, ladies and gentlemen, is up next. This is La Coupe d'Africaine Season 3. It is the group stages, brought to you by 1080 and Monster Energy. Production from Wiser. We'll see you guys in Miramar right after the break.
And I'm live here at the 10 and 80 Game Fest campus happening right here in Abuja. If you are seeing this, there's lots of games, music, networking, and so much fun happening. And the best part, it's all free.
My name is Russia, and I'm the winner for the Cross Mobile.
Joshua, I won the tournament for Street Fighter 6. Shalom Alaikum.
Me from our winning friend.
It's Mustafa Sani. I'm the winner for the Forza Horizon 3 Championship. I won the fire competition today. It was hosted by 10 and 80 and Monster.
We need more of this. We need 10 more, 20 more. I did this every day.
I want to say a very big thank you to 10 and 80 and Monster for hosting this competition. This has shown me that esports can go far in Nigeria. When I saw the opportunity to compete in this game, I knew that yes, this is it. I can definitely win it, and I came out victorious today.
Huge thank you to 10 and 80 and Monster for the wonderful tournament hosted.
I want to thank the sponsors, 10 and 80 and Monster Energy, for bringing such a wonderful event.
At the 10 and 8E Campus Game Fest right here in Port Harcourt. It's games, music, networking, and non-stop fun. The best part is it's all free. And if you're seeing this, your campus can be next.
everyone, I'm Jindu. I'm the winner of Just Dance game, and I want to use this medium to appreciate Monster Energy Drink and 10 NSE.
Welcome to the Pioneer edition of the 10 NET Campus Game Fest 2025, and we are live at the University of Ibadan. Game on.
So I'm at Game Fest, and this is my first time coming to Game Fest, and I've been loving it so far. My favorite game of today is Just Dance.
My name is Osaz. I won the FC 25 tournament. But it was a very tough tournament, especially the first game. I went to penalties after extra time.
Is Kamalafe winner. I participated in today's tournament in 10 and 80 and Monster tournament, and I was the winner for Free Fire.
My name is Israel. I won the F1 sim racing competition that was held here.
Hello, my name is Olale, and I won Street Fighter 6.
I participated in the Just Dance game, and I've been moving my body. And yes, Game Fest, I would like for you to come back to UI bigger and better. Mission.
The match is about to start.
Now the war machine, Jamo against Hyper. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Hyper finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
By Monster Energy Drink and 10
comfortably, you send them out. The ground is sports. Be aware that if someone is to end the final games of the night. Nigerian Pro
Sway, and I'm live here at the 10 and 80 Game Fest campus happening right here in Abuja. If you are seeing this, there's lots of games, music, networking, and so much fun happening. And the best part, it's all free.
Hi guys, my name is Russia and I'm the winner for the Cross Mobile.
Joshua, I won the tournament for Street Fighter 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. La Coupe Africana Season 3 on your screens, brought to you by 1080 and Monster Energy, and production done by yours truly, Wiser Esports. The party doesn't stop. It never stops. That chicken dinner, someone must win it. And now we have, I think this has been the most competitive lobby for a day one standpoint, from a day one standpoint, because it looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Group B was very competitive as well, went down to the wire. But now, it would have been weird. It would have been really weird to see if it would have been really weird if it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to, though. That was going to be a very difficult conversation for some teams that weren't able to make it through that stage. Meaning that, some certain points qualify you here, but they don't qualify you here. But hey, I'm just a messenger. It's a game time. It's showtime, But yes, sir, we continue to see who is going to finish up nicely. Mad Esports looked very comfortable, though. They looked very good, at the start of game one. But right now, fifth, and almost gearing out of touch with the top three. Navy is still very much in that conversation, that top three conversation, though. But looks like four winners are getting hits, and it's headquarters that's gonna be hitting them hard. If four winners lose out early in this game, it is going to hurt so bad. It is going to hurt so much. But we'll see. Well, Mad Esports, man, they can't afford to lose here either. This is a team that cannot afford to drop points, dropping points on the last match of the day. Yeah, man. Ooh, well, ancient champions. They're active. They're active right now. I mean, that chicken dinner has put them in the top 6. That's really what it's about. One great game. One great game. Just one great game. Look at them now, having those conversations now, and they've picked up the momentum. They've gotten their first elimination. It's looking long. It's looking really long for some teams here. It's looking really, really long for them, man. I can't lie. It's looking extra long for them right now. but we'll see. Well, looks like 3Crown Esports might be breaking into the double digits finally. So I believe it was Kage that got a drop on someone. I think it was from GES. Was it? Well, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, PMGC on Monday. We're locked in. We're locked in. Yeah, we are locked in all the way through, baby. It's PMGC season. Yep, it is GASCOM Esports taking a hit here at the hands of 3Crown Esports, and finally they break into the double digits. And they will add another one to the tally. I believe Paradox getting a drop on one of the ancient champions as well. Ancient champions losing out one player. A little bit too early for my taste, but still part of the game. Takashi's out in the open. Colonel is going to get dropped. Yeah. That's been the order of the day for Colonel today, man. He's not that much of a Colonel, the way he's getting dropped, man. You know, I'm quite surprised, man. Where these guys getting dropped. Simple. Can he clutch? He's a very clutch player, but can he clutch? Mad Esports. Is it one of no? Oh wow! Someone was waiting for him right there. Ravage into the corner, but Ravage immediately goes for the 1v1. He might be going for it. He might be going for the drop. He does. Oh, that's 1 HP. If he can go for it, no, he does not. That's 1 HP. That was a 1 HP guy. That was 2 players on 1 HP. All it was going to take was just 1 hit, and his morale would have gone all the way up. But Persecutors go out, giving way for inside of that top 10 yet again. But we're about to bear witness to something spectacular here. A little bit of a drought from what we've seen, but it's not the worst turnout for 4 winners, losing a player this early. But they have traded one off. Piano once again on the front lines, securing an elimination. Ooh, big draft for 4 winners. They know that they can't afford to drop any points in this game because MVP and Knockout are lying in wait. They are just lying in wait to make sure they punish them. And that's really what it is all about. It's really what it is all about. O3 are going to have a little bit of a time draft on their hands here. They're still yet to secure any eliminations just yet, and we are inadvertently closing out on phase 1 of the circle. Wow, that was a spray and a half. 4 winners in trouble here. I mean, you lose yet another player, and it doesn't look like he's going to be getting picked up either. Too far out. It's a troublesome shift, though. You know, from what I've seen, it's very troublesome. It's very hard. As play zone has closed in. towards the northern side. Cruz de Var, as El Azahar, Tier Bronca, and maybe a little bit of Tora Ahumada in there as well. Maybe a little bit of Hacienda del Patron as well. But it looks like O3 want the smoke. They want the smoke against 4 winners. Ooh, is this the smoke they want? Ooh, that's a nice jump from Q over to the corner again. He can't seem to find it. Oh, but he finds Kieran to the other side. That's 2 bodies dropped. 4 winners. Now they know it's 4 winners. Now they will press forward. And they will get a clutch. Again, this is a team that is very strong in Miramar. This is a very, very strong Miramar team. A very strong Miramar team. Piano is the one left. He is a very, very dangerous player to be left alive. He is still going to cause problems to anyone. And you can see that now. Oh, wow. He clutched. He clutched the entire headquarters. Well, your headquarters. See, right? Headquarters. Your headquarters is in Piano's house. That is where it is. It is in Piano's house for 4 winners. And now O3, could they fall under his anointing as well? So it doesn't look like that would be the case again. He hops out immediately, spins through, goes ground floor, doesn't give away too much of his position into the corners there. A little bit of a spray, jump shot, gets the first, goes for the flush. But in going for the flush, he will be sent back into the lobby. Ah, this must have hurt O3 brothers, man. Oh, Cyrox. Oh, almost getting knocked away there. Wow. This guy, man, this Piano guy, man. Yo, conversations are going to be had in the finals, because I think he's gonna make it there. I think they're gonna make it there. I mean, it's tough now though, owing to the fact that they've already been eliminated here. But 41 points on 41 points after 4 games is not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout at all. But there is still work to be done. There is still work to be done, but crazy shout, man. Crazy shout. Headquarters esports. Your headquarters is in Piano's house. That's where it's at. Knockout Central, very, very centered up. It is phase 3 of the zone as it stands. Going into phase 4 any moment from now. 39 players alive with 12 teams in a card. It's a different type of analogy from what we've seen so far, but it's very ideal with the shift of what we've done. Well, 3 Crown Esports, very solid in Miramar. You can see it as well. The teams that love Miramar, they're starting to show you why they love Miramar so much. 3 Crown Esports on the double. 6 eliminations already. And O3 Brothers as well, 3 eliminations. So both teams have cracked into that, into the double digits. Job well done as well. Wait. Playzone is going to ask a lot from these teams. It's going to ask them so much. A shift in the diagonal positions that we've seen so far, that that they've run across in the zone, but they are trying to hold the meta. Zen with a grenade over the top from Navy SEALs, coming fresh off that performance in the other game, but they turn around, and number 15 is very much in there to get the job done. Finally gets a drop on them as well, but It's not the hardest one you would see on a normal day, but it's a good defensive position from Navy SEALs. Trading off one of the others. Body for body. Ooh, well, 15 took a hit there. Probably gonna give them cause for concern, but doesn't look like it will be as the play zone continues to advance. Another grenade is launched as well. Player X looking to make quick work of it, but it's not looking like it's going to be the case either way. A little bit of a chaotic drive though, but Mad Esports losing yet another player. They're down to just one now. And they are down to nothing. Gaskia puts the final nail in the coffin. Mad Esports crumble under the pressure again. They lose out. And the space in the top 5 has opened up yet again. It looks like Cyrox is going to be on the receiving end here of something unbeknownst to them. They feel it deep in their bones. MVP turning up the heat. It looks like O3 do not have the answers. They do not have the answers to this right now, but I think they can provide some semblance of a little bit of a defensive hold, seeing as they are very, very solid in Miramar. So I think they will be able to hold on just for a little bit longer if they can spin around here. But it looks like MVP want to close this down. 23 the sideline on a half over to the other side. I think they take the blue zone route? Can they take the damage? Because they have two teams facing their general direction. 03. Cyrox goes down to the blue zone again. Driving a little bit too close to the chaos, don't you think? Potion's already settled up quite nicely in the front lines there. Bullet actually makes it through. Nexus right behind him. He spins inside and he doesn't make it. 23 with a spray from the ages. And 03 will be down to just one now. It is going to be Nexus alive for 03 brothers. I believe they know he's here. They know he's right here. But they have to be careful. They have to be very careful. It's not making any sudden moves. Potion has to be careful. Nexus will put you in the ground. He has pulled out the S12K. If he breaches through this window, he's going to take one straight to the chest. Ooh, well, that was a warning. I had no idea. Well, they've spotted him now. Has to be careful to know about the grenades. Or things into the corner there, but didn't work out. He does take damage yet again. But they are not communicating that he is taking hits. Somehow they have still left him alive. Somehow he is still very much in the game. Whoop! Not this time. Oh, he actually made it out again. Why are they not pressing in a 4v1 though? Like, what is going on? Why are they not pressing this? Oh yeah. Job is done this time. Potion makes it happen with the grenade. And Nexus will be sent back into the lobby. Navy SEALs getting absolutely battered here by Guaya. And another one into the abyss there. Player X, 1 HP. Where is the rest of the team in all of this chaos? He backs into the right again, getting exposed to NOVEX, and that could be trouble, but not this time. Guaya with a 3-piece nugget onto the guys from Navy SEALs, and that's going to be the end of the road for them as well. It is now left to MVP and Knockout. If they both can have great games here, they will be able to turn this around, but it looks like they will be running into each other, allowing for 4 winners to maintain top spot as it stands. MVP just a couple of points shy of getting inside of that top 2, or rather of snatching top 1 away. Knockout have a little bit more of a job to do, but it's not far-fetched at all. Utilities going out in spades here for Ego. Sidemen fighting with everything they've got. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case this time around. Future getting the job done by himself. He decided to pull up there and slap them with the DBSs. And now 3 eliminations for Ego. The placements are starting to roll in now. NOVEX still sitting at the bottom of the leaderboard, but chances for them to add a couple more things is very much in here. Well, looks like Gaskia is not going to be so lucky as he gets knocked away. There is a little bit of a drop here from what we've seen. There is a chance that this could turn out differently for foul play. Messiah getting dropped by Future from Ego. But they are very understaffed to take on the 3 versus 4 against the 3 Crown Esports right now. 3 Crown have a lot of ground they are covering from that southwestern side. Messiah most likely will be getting picked up. Paradox has made his way into the zone. Knockout also making their way into the zone. And MVP have been taking damage as well. They've got 2 players knocked away. Knockout Esports need to make sure that they wrap this up and deal with them before they become a later problem. And take a look at the sprays from Punisher there. GASCOM. They haven't had the best of luck. They've had the best of luck in the way they've been able to traverse, but it's not untoward. Messiah returns fire, this time on Future. And Gaskia with a fantastic grenade on 15. He's knocked away. Obito. It's going to be all left to him now. Grenade is in hand. Gaskia is pressing forward, and that one lands right in front of him, but it's not going to stop anything. We're just trying in the corner, and that will be the end of the road. Foul play up to 6 eliminations, but they are down all players except 1. Guaya has been dispatched. Foul play need to play this slow and steady now. MVP not too far out. No vehicle in sight, but he can make a rotation towards that southwestern side unscathed. But the resources going into this press are one you have to look out for. GASCOM getting burned away. 3 Crown Esports up to 8 eliminations now. More and more numbers dropping. They love them some Miramar, and it's starting to show. A chicken dinner now will put them in a very, 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 very good conversation inside of that top 6. They have to make sure they do it right, and that will be another one biting the dust. Take a look at the space being occupied by 3 Crown Esports. They have the entirety of the Northwest. And Foul Play have a little bit of the South in there to work through. We're down to 4 teams now, 12 players alive. 3 Crown Esports, they can smell the chicken in the kitchen, but they have to get through the opposition of Knockout and MVP, and MVP are at full strength here. MVP have 23 and some other players that can cause a lot of trouble for 3 Crown Esports, but it's a matter of if they run into Knockout before 3 Crown instead. Now that would be one for the books. And let's not forget, there is a solo player from FOWLPLAY lingering somewhere in the south. Play zone is closing up again into phase 7. 3 points, parted out again. He goes toe to toe with Light, but he's going to feel the damage as well. They lose a couple of HPs in that exchange, but nothing to stop the bleeding with, or something to stop the bleeding with at this stage, but it's not too ideal. Messiah continuously holds on. Light has been forced out of the zone. We are going to see how much they can accrue here. Ooh, Punisher, 3 point. Knockout cannot afford this type of game where they don't get any eliminations though. But Messiah and Punisher go toe to toe, and Messiah has lost. But Paradox is there. One fell swoop, one fell grenade is going to change everything here, but Knockout is supposed to lose that again. Light with a beautiful grenade over the top side and continuously puts the pressure onto Knockout. More pressure from Darksin. Messiah bleeds out. Punisher makes sure. Now they're down to 3. No numbers advantage for any team right now. Knockout trying to get their numbers back up. They do. It's a 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 1. The FOWLPLAY. I believe that is a Gaskia, but he's been spotted by Ogre, and that's going to be the end of the road for him. 7 eliminations, not a bad shout, but still a mountain to climb. MVP, Knockout, 3 Crown Esports. Who comes out on top? It is anyone's game here, but 3 Crown, they have a much better standing in the zones. Unfortunate that they did lose a man in all that commotion earlier on. But Punisher will take it upon himself, advances his position just a little bit closer to get towards the box, to stack up on a little bit more utilities there. What more can he add? Some ammunition. The smokes fly through, and they advance their position even further. MVP lying in wait, waiting for all hell to break loose before they get into this altercation. Kage plays way behind, outside of the zone even, and I believe Darksin is aware, and Kage makes him punish. Kage makes him suffer for that egregious error of putting himself out there like that. MVP are looking for a way through. Punisher peeks out, takes a hit, falls back, but no one will press. MVP will not press. They know it's a bad idea. They open themselves up to 3 Crown Esports and a potential third party if they do press. Our gaze on the back end is finally decides to join his teammates in the right part of the circle. Knockout executing this perfectly, but 23 has put his eyes on Darksin again, gets him knocked away for the second time. But there is still a lot of time for them to get their numbers back up. 3 Crown are aware that someone has gotten knocked away, but they're not sure who, as they do get picked up yet again. MVP also have a player knocked away. Darksin. Grenades, smokes, utilities all coming out in full swing here from Knockout Esports. It is only a chicken dinner that would count as a good performance here because they only have one elimination. So they are going for the chicken dinner. It is go big or go home. MVP thrusting forward. 3 Crowners as well. Yeah, I'm hoping they don't get spotted out here into the corner, but Light, he peeks out, he gets dropped away. Kage will follow suit. Knockout Esports have turned it on his head. 3 Crown in trouble right now. They press again. Paradox has to flee the scene, but Ogre turns it over to the other side. 3 Point getting knocked away. MVP will capitalize on this. They need all the points they can get. Paradox is low on HP. Grenade over to the top side from 23. Surely he's going to put an end to their misery. Or Punisher peeks out. Potion gets him. Dropped away. Mixes it up. The bullets, the M4s, the AUGs all coming out in closure. And the shotgun shells will seal the deal. Surely Grenade over to the top, but it doesn't connect. Paradox plays slow and steady. He hides in the smoke. Hides in plain sight. 3 Point mounts more pressure. Darksin's getting picked up again. 2 bodies out in the air right now for guys from Knockout, and somehow Paradox still lies in wait here. He doesn't make any sudden moves. It's MVP and Knockout going toe to toe while Paradox hangs out in the middle. 3 Point finally gets the drop. Potion goes down and now he has to focus. There's 2 bodies in the air and so much ground to cover, but here comes Paradox. He's pressing for it now and he goes for the flush, and immediately the game has turned on his head. He's found a little bit of a space in there to work with while the guys from Knockout and MVP work in hand with a little bit of a spray, and that will be the job. Well done, Knockout Esports. Experience is the best teacher, and they snatch the chicken dinner out from the claws of 3 Crown Esports and MVP. 6 eliminations and a chicken dinner. Surely that puts them in first place, but what a shift they put in. It was absolutely incredible. It was looking like 3 Crowns game, but these guys, they've been in situations like this time and time again, and they did it perfectly. What a finish. What a way to close out day 1 of the group stages of Group C. Woo! Game is game. Game is absolutely game. Wada Darksin Lelouch. I'm pretty sure I did not see that name. And Punisher all cooking in the game. 6 eliminations, Darksin and Punisher. Again, a duo. You know, these guys won a chicken dinner as a duo in game 1, right? As a duo, they won a chicken dinner in game 1. And now another chicken dinner in game 4. So they start the day with a chicken dinner, end the day with a chicken dinner. 12k in heals. Goodness, I believe that's even more than we had in Rondo. Wow. 64 knocks, 56 limbs. You know, was going around. No vehicle elimination in the game. 23 assists, 3 grenade elimination, bunch of grenade eliminations here as well. But, woo, 3 Crown Esports were putting in a shift here, and their eliminations puts it into a better stint. 16 points, they share the points. But of course, Knockout Esports get the chicken dinner, so yeah, that puts them into a better spot. But wow, 2k in damage points. Knockout Esports not too far off. You know, 10 knocks, 10 eliminations for 3 Crown Esports. 30 minutes on the clock, 30 as well for Knockout Esports. They put in one hell of a performance as well. But Light is the man. It is the MVP for this match. 3 eliminations only though, but the damage speaks for itself. He was putting in a masterclass in offensive output, and he did survive 29 minutes on the clock with 5 knocks as well. MVP for match number 4, Light from 3 Crown Esports. But take a look at that. Gaskia, this guy is jacked. Gaskia, 4 eliminations. Piano still, this guy got eliminated in 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the clock is what the time he spent on the clock, but you can see it doesn't matter. He's still in the MVP conversations. 500 damage points, 600 for Darkseid, 600 as well for Punisher. But Light was the man at the end of the tunnel. 16 points for 3 Crown Esports. Now they are in a conversation, a big conversation. Knockout Esports also with 16. How does 3 Crown Esports not rank? How does 3 Crown Esports rank 1? Knockout should rank 1. They got the chicken dinner. But FOWLPLAY in 3rd place with 11. Yeah, solid games for 3 Crowns and FOWLPLAY finally. That the horrendous start they've had. MVP with 10, Ego with 6, 4 apiece for GASCOM, NOVEX, Mad Esports, and 4 winners. Navy Seals, Instant Champions, and 303 Brothers with 3 apiece. And SIDEMEN, Persecutors, Headquarters, and Knockout Cartel sharing 1 point apiece. But Piano is a big vibe, and the girls them know. MVP after 4 games, 16 eliminations. That is to tell you, KD of 4, that's basically he's averaging 4 eliminations per game, and he just averaged 4 in the last game before he got eliminated. That's to tell you, yeah, this guy is different. Clips is also in there chasing behind with 13 as well for Punisher, and Akaza with 11, and Simple with 9, 1500 in damage points, but no assists. And take a look at that. Now the conversation has shifted. Knockout Esports, 52 points on the goods, 46 for Team MVP, 4 winners with 41, Navy Seals with 32, Mad Esports with 27, 25 for Ancient Champions, and 25 for 3 Crown Esports, 23 for Ego Esports as well. Well. And on the other side of things, FOWLPLAY with 23, GASCOM with 20, SIDEMEN with 17, Persecutors and Headquarters sharing 16 apiece. 3 Brothers finally getting double digits, 10 points from 4 games. NOVEX with 8, and Knockout Cartel with 8 as well. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you don't make the top 2, you got to be at least in the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the story for today. 4 matches done and dusted. Tomorrow, a new set of matches, same teams. Who's going to finish on top? Well, I can't speak on that, but 18 points in the game 1, 16 in game 4. Knockout Esports showing exactly why they are one of Sudan's best. And Erangel, we did have MVP, and we did also have Ancient Champions take the match number 3. But is it a job well done? I would like to think so, but that's 2nd place. If Knockout Esports don't get caught lacking tomorrow, it's going to be a long ride for them. But we will see how it pans out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the broadcast. It is La Coupe d'Africaine Season 3. It has been Group C, Day 1. Tomorrow, more action. But until then, it is Priest signing out. See you guys same time tomorrow. Until then.